The big news. What started as an innocent joke among a group of teenagers quickly spiraled into global chaos. Fascinated by artificial intelligence and the power of digital media, they created an incredibly realistic video depicting an apocalyptic event. Their intention was never to deceive the world, only to impress their classmates with their technical skills. However, once the video was uploaded to an obscure website, it was only a matter of time before it spread like wildfire. At first, people debated its authenticity. Some dismissed it as an obvious fake, but as experts struggled to debunk it convincingly, doubt crept into the public consciousness. News outlets picked up the story, conspiracy theorists fueled the hysteria, and soon, governments were forced to respond. Fear gripped the population as panic set in. Supermarkets were emptied, financial markets trembled, and emergency services were overwhelmed by terrified citizens seeking refuge from a threat that did not exist. The teenagers watched in horror as their prank escalated beyond their wildest imaginings. What had begun as a harmless experiment was now dominating global headlines. Every passing hour made it harder to confess, but their silence only deepened the crisis. Guilt gnawed at them as they witnessed families torn apart by fear, people fleeing their homes, and authorities struggling to contain a disaster that had no real cause. Desperate to undo the damage, they gathered every piece of evidence they had, the original video files, the software they used, the conversations where they planned the hoax. With trembling hands, they presented their findings to a trusted teacher, who immediately contacted the authorities. The revelation spread quickly, and experts swiftly analyzed the data, confirming that the entire catastrophe was an illusion created by artificial intelligence. Relief washed over the world, but the consequences of the mass panic lingered. Though the teenagers faced repercussions, they were not treated as criminals but as a sobering example of the unchecked power of digital misinformation. Instead of punishment, they were given an opportunity to educate others about the dangers of deepfake technology and the importance of critical thinking in the digital age. The crisis, though terrifying, became a turning point. Governments and institutions took stronger measures to combat misinformation, and people learned to question what they saw online. For the teenagers, what had once been a reckless joke became the catalyst for their own transformation, one that would shape not only their futures but also the way the world approached truth in an era dominated by artificial intelligence.